These children are in a standard 1 classroom. The facility under which they are learning has been temporarily offered by a well-wishing landlord, after noting that school children from around the area are prone to fatal road accidents. The proper school is far away and children walk along the road past speeding vehicles. Jimmy Aitken is a volunteer at a Scottish charity organization known as Classrooms for Malawi. The learning atmosphere for these children caught Jimmy's attention, and together with fellow volunteers, they have taken a step to help address the plight of children from Kachere. They are now building a school.
I'm Jamie Aitken, I'm from Classrooms from Malawi, from Scotland, so it's 12,000 kilometres away, so quite a distance to travel. Classrooms from Malawi is a charity who builds schools like this one, and we renovate and rehabilitate different classrooms and schools in Malawi, in different areas around Malawi, working with different schools in Scotland and in Malawi.
It's such a long way away from, and why that concern?
Well, Scotland has always had a long-standing partnership with Malawi since David Livingstone. There's a place in Scotland called Blantyre, and we're in Blantyre just now. But the educational attainment and accessibility is something that we think will help drive communities out of poverty, and will help Malawi up as a country, and we will help and work with communities and our local friends here and work with them to...
And in particular, how did you get to know that this place lacks, such a facility?
For Kachere, we work with a partner in Scotland called the Noreen Davies Hikers and Bikers, who funded the school feeding programme by Mary's Meals here, and they decided that they wanted to have better facilities, which over there was just frankly dangerous for the pupils. So we built this new 3-classroom block, and even more pupils will now come, and it will stop them having to walk along this dangerous road just behind us.
So when are you expecting that this job is going to finish?
Well, we're hoping to have the roof on by Friday. Today's Tuesday, so quite ambitious to get it done, but we think we'll lay the first brick just down here on Monday morning, so yeah, we'll hopefully get this project done. And this is just one of the projects we're doing as well. We've got another 3 projects on the go right now, and we'll have 2 more in September, and we've just had one completed as well, different areas in Malawi.
Ana kuvutika kwambiri amachoka pano kupita ku St. Kizito kukaphunzira kumeneko ndiye amakumana ndi ngozi zosiyana-siyana musemo akamabwera.
Nde mwina mchitidwe umene ukuchitika pano sukuluyi mukuona ngati zithandiza bwanji?
Sukulu imene yetu itithandiza kwambiri, ndipo mavuto achepa chifukwa yakhangati yandikira kwambiri, ana aziphunziranso pafupi.
As District Education Manager for Blantyre Urban, Evelyn Mjima, puts it, this development is a relief.
We used to have a problem. We did not have enough schools, especially this area. So when we approached them, they said as long as land has been found, they can come. As you have seen, they are contributing physically by taking part in the work. At the same time, they have also contributed resources. They have their friends, they raise funds, and they come to Malawi to help us.
So what is the situation like as regards the presence or availability of learning facilities in Blantyre Urban?
It is a big problem because when you look at pupil classroom ratio, it's very high. We have schools that are having more than 100 learners in a classroom. So by having this, it will actually offload those schools that are overcrowded. For example, St. Kizito, which is nearby, that one will be offloaded so that other learners will come to this end.
But basically, what is Classrooms for Malawi?
Classrooms for Malawi, a Scottish-based charity who are made up of just individuals, normal individuals, Scots, who are passionate both about education and love Malawi.
Now you're here, what would you like Malawians to know about your presence in Malawi?
Just to know who we are and why we come here. And basically we are normal Scottish people, we are not wealthy, we receive no Scottish Government funding. Lots of people believe that we're funded by the Scottish Government. No Scottish Government funding. We raise all monies through raffles, sponsored walks, you name it. but we love to come to Malawi, and we love Malawi. It's a beautiful country, beautiful lakes, mountains, hills. The people especially are fantastic. But we know that Malawi have challenges, that there is poverty exists. But we honestly believe that the best way to improve Malawi, to make it strong, to grow its economy, is through education. And we love to work with communities here at Kachere or Masesa or Chisinjere, where we've worked before, to work with communities, to give them an opportunity of an education which we believe will be transformational for those children and for Malawi.
Okay, now we understand this is just one of a number of projects or assistance that you have given to Malawians. Can you mention some of them?
Yes, we have worked at Masesa, we have worked in several locations throughout Malawi. Worked up in Ekwendeni in the north, where we built a nursery. We have worked in Masesa, Manongba, Namalenga. At Chisinjere last year we built 3 new classrooms and renovated 6. This year here at Kachere and also at Machiru, along by the airport, where we're building new classrooms and renovating old classrooms, which will totally transform the school. Probably one of our most important ones this year is in Namangazi in Zomba, where we're working together with the Press Trust. Now this is very special for Classrooms for Malawi, because it's not simply Classrooms for Malawi, it's not simply people from Scotland. It's the group from Scotland working with a group of Malawian businessmen who are helping to share the funding, and working with a Scottish school, working with the community at Namangazi. So there's so many people coming together to help improve the environment of that school. So we find that exciting, and through partnership working with Malawians and obviously ourselves from Scotland.
Okay, so what is the time frame like? When are you going to stop, or for how long are you going to be doing this?
This work tends to go on throughout the year. We tend to plan our projects and then bring different groups from Scotland, groups of volunteers, groups from schools, one group is coming to William Village, which is a village out by Lunzo, which at present does not have a school. There is no school exists there, and we're building a new school, 3 classroom block and teachers' houses, but also a Mary's Meals kitchen, so that the children will receive the meal at school. So that's another very, very exciting project. We hope to play our part with other charities and working with Malawians just to help make a contribution to education. But we believe that it's so important, and we want to work with Malawians and with other charities in any way we can to help to improve education in Malawi. But we'd also like to say to Malawians that perhaps we could be an example, that just people coming together, while they might not be able to build new classrooms, the classrooms they have, perhaps to paint one per term, to keep the classes in good condition, to work together as communities, to do what they can do to improve their own the environment within their own schools.
There is hope that soon these children will be learning happily in good classrooms at a school which is yet to be named, thanks to Classrooms for Malawi.
Bye.